At 5 a.m. while you're hitting snooze, professional Muay Thai fighters are already losing their minds. Literally. Their bodies will drop 5 kilograms in the next 12 hours. Muscles will cramp so violently they can't speak, and they'll push through pain that would hospitalize most people. Yet every single morning, they ask themselves the same haunting question: why do I do this? The answer will shock you, because what you're about to witness isn't just training. It's a complete destruction and rebuilding of the human body and mind, twice a day, every day. But here's the twisted part. These fighters aren't crazy. They're doing exactly what it takes to survive in professional combat sports. Are you ready to see what human limits really look like? Roosters screaming because Thai trainers keep fighting chickens for gambling money. Bodies haven't even fully woken up, but fighters are already lacing up shoes for what they call the daily nightmare. Why would anyone run 10 kilometers before breakfast in 36 degrees Celsius heat? Here's the science that'll blow your mind. This isn't just cardio. Thai fighters develop hearts that literally grow larger, pumping 70 to 80% more efficiently than normal athletes. But can you imagine sweating so much that water is literally sloshing in your shoes? Fighters run with sticks, not for motivation, for survival. Street dogs attack. Humidity hits 85%. Every step is torture. I can hear the water in your shoes becomes the soundtrack of suffering. Yet here's the psychological twist. Every morning, fighters question everything, but the answer is always the same. If I don't do it, my opponent will. What kind of mindset does it take to choose this hell every single day? After nearly dying on the run, where do fighters go next? The beach, but not to relax. They hold their breath underwater, 10 brutal repetitions. Why? Because in fights, body shots steal your breath completely. You have 2 choices: accept the suffocation and keep fighting, or collapse and lose everything. Can you hold your breath when someone punches the air out of your lungs? Think the morning session was bad? That was just the warm-up. At 4 p.m., fighters return for what they call the harder session. Professional fighters follow a brutal formula: 20% high intensity, 33% moderate intensity, 47% low intensity training. But here's what makes it insane. They do this twice daily, 6 days a week. Each session lasts 3 hours. That's 36 hours of weekly punishment that would kill most athletes. What happens when their bodies start rebelling? Watch fighters attack pads for 20 to 32% of their weekly training time. Every combination builds striking power, endurance, and technique simultaneously. But can you imagine maintaining perfect form when your body is screaming to stop? The heavy bag work is even more brutal, building muscular endurance while maintaining technique under extreme fatigue. It's not just hitting something hard. It's hitting something hard when every muscle fiber is already destroyed. Here's something that will shock you about pain tolerance. After just one training session, fighters' pain tolerance increases from 255 millimeters of mercury to 270 millimeters of mercury. But here's the kicker. Amateur and professional fighters show no difference in baseline pain tolerance. The adaptation happens fast, but what does it cost? Mid-training, fighters' entire shoulders seize. Feet, hands, and throats cramping simultaneously. What would you do? Stop immediately, right? Their response: just keep training. Drink more water. This isn't stupidity, it's survival. Your opponent won't care if you're in agony. But how do you train your mind to accept what your body is rejecting? You can't train without pain, fighters explain through gritted teeth. You always have something wrong, but you have to continue. The sacred Mangkon headband and Prajud armbands are blessed by Buddhist monks and never touch the ground. Why does this ancient ritual matter in modern fighting? Thai fighters earn $300 to $1,000 for local fights. Most professionals need second jobs just to survive their dream.